This video is going to walk you through your first 10 minutes with the HOVERAir X1 Pro Max. From taking to the skies for the first time, using the different flight modes, and best tips and tricks, this video will help you master your HOVERAir X1 Pro Max. Let's get started. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the first 10 minutes with your HOVERAir X1 Pro Max. I've been flying this drone for the past few months, so I've had a lot of time to test out all the features, to learn the best ways to fly it, where to fly it, and then little tips and tricks. So I'll be sharing all of this throughout this video, starting off with the first thing, which is explaining the drone and getting it ready for takeoff and just taking off. Literally yesterday, I was flying this drone and it did amazing. I caught some golden hour in the rice fields and it was just incredible. And I was able to fly it manually. This is the HOVERAir X1 Pro Max. Some people, when I've flown this drone around them and I've kind of given it to them, they've been a little bit confused on how to open and close it and they think they're breaking it, but they're not. So the drone comes folded like this. And essentially there's just magnets that stick the two sides of the propellers, the wings of it together. So all you do is you just grab on to anywhere on the propeller cage, pull it apart, and then it flips open. And you'll feel when it's fully open. There's a big button in the center. And so this button is to turn it on and off and to have it take off. So it's kind of like a multi-purpose button. And then on the sides here, you have like a left and a right, and that's to switch between the different modes. I'll get into this later on in the video, but there's a bunch of different flight modes that you can choose from, and you can just switch it straight on the drone. You don't need to go in the app, which is awesome. The battery compartment is this thing right up on the top. To pull it out, there's these little grooves on the side here. Pull out on the side of the Hover logo, you pull that out, and then the battery comes out. To slide it back in, you have to look at these little grooves on the battery, slide that into the very back of the drone so that the logo of the Hover is always facing like towards the camera, so looking down, and then you just pop it in. You'll hear a little bit of a click once it's fully popped in. To turn on this drone, you do a long 3-second press on the big button in the center right here. So let's go ahead and turn it on. You'll hear the fans starting up, and then you'll hear the HOVERAir little jingle.
Current mode, indoor follow.
When you first turn this drone on, there's gonna be a little setup prompt. You're gonna have to scan a code and then connect it to your phone, update the firmware, link it to an account, register your name. I'll link a video down below where you can see that process. But assuming that you've already set it up, linked it to your phone, done all this, the next thing is taking off. Taking off is very simple. I've given this drone to like first timers who have never ever even seen this thing before, and I put it in the palm of their hand and they got a little bit nervous with the drone taking off because it's taking off from the palm of your hand and people get scared of the propellers. There's literally no way, unless you jam your fingers into the cage, there's no way that it's gonna hurt you. So if you lay out your palm flat and you almost like arch it back, you put the drone into your hand and then you stretch it out and you have the camera facing you, that's the best way to take off. So when you stretch out your palm and you press the middle button once, you don't have to hold it for long, you just press it once, it'll do a little bit of a countdown and then it'll take off in the mode that you set it in. So to switch between the modes to set up the one that you want, you just toggle the left and the right. So
Angle track.
One click allows you to switch to the next option.
Dolly zoom.
And then the next option. And so you want to click through and set to like follow or indoor follow.
Follow.
Right below follow, there's a few different features. It says far and flat. And this is the distance and the angle that the drone is going to fly at. So if it's far, it means that once it takes off and you start walking away, it's going to keep a far distance from you. And so to switch these, you have to go into the app, change some of the flight mode. So once you have your preferred mode set, all you need to do is stretch out your palm. Then all you need to do is click once on the center button, and then the drone will count down and take off from the palm of your hand. Once you're done getting the shot, all you need to do is walk up to the drone and put your palm out around 5 to 10 centimeters beneath the drone so that the sensors on the bottom can detect your hand. And what it's going to do is it's just going to slowly descend and then turn off the propellers. Once the propellers are turned off, then it's safe to kind of move your hand around, close the drone, do whatever, change the batteries, turn it off and on. It's very, very simple to land the HOVERair X1 Pro Max. For taking off, landing, and controlling this drone, that is it. Let's dive a little bit deeper into the different flight modes that the HOVERair X1 Pro Max has. So in the app, there's a whole bunch of different flight modes. My two favorite modes for establishing locations is zoom out and spiral. And so zoom out is exactly what it sounds like. The drone starts by looking at you and then it flies backwards to reveal the location that you're in. And this is a great shot for establishing a beautiful place. Drone can basically float up to 30 meters away and just establish the location for you. The second one is spiral. Spiral is the drone lifting up and then it sort of does multiple loops at different heights. I love this mode because it really allows you to get like a 360-degree view and sort of get it coming behind you, which is like a really, really epic shot. And then it shows in front and it just has this good establishing feature to it. So spiral is the second one that I really, really love for establishing locations. If you're someone who's into action sports like skiing or cycling, dirt biking, running, like you name it, this drone has a whole bunch of different modes specifically for that to be able to track faster movement or detect bicycles and just maintain the tracking on you. So those are also in the app and installed on the drone. So those are great if you're doing action sports and if you're not just walking on foot slowly. I personally haven't used them that much because I don't cycle or ski, but yeah, I recommend just playing around with all of the different flight modes and just getting creative with what you can film. So now that we've touched on the different flight modes on the HOVERair X1 Pro Max, let's get into tips, tricks, and different accessories to make the flying experience that much better. First things first, with the accessories. This is gonna help you a lot when you're filming in broad daylight, regardless of where you are. The way that you get cinematic colors off of the HOVERair X1 Pro Max, the way that you're able to film in 8K and just have properly exposed beautiful images is number one, through the use of ND filters. This is a set of ND filters that come with the HOVERair X1 Pro Max. It comes in a few of the combos. I use them essentially with every flight. Anytime throughout the day, I always use my ND filters. All you do is pop off the front little element. You choose the ND filter that you need. 99.9% of cases, you only need ND8. Think of these ND filters as like sunglasses for your drone. So when it's super bright out, you don't want to be squinting your eyes. You just want to be relaxed. So you put on some shades and then you're able to see everything. And so ND filters act the same way, but for your camera. Then all you need to do is just slide from top to bottom. You'll hear a little bit of a click and then the ND filter is on and ready. ND filter is just the first step for getting the cinematic footage. The second thing you need to do is to actually change the settings of the camera itself, because if you leave it on auto settings with an ND filter, it's just gonna make it so hard for the drone to balance it out. The thing that you need to do is when you're in the smart preview function, so when you're seeing what the drone is seeing, you go up and at the top here, there's a few different settings for what the camera is seeing. If you just click the settings, a whole little menu will pop up where it'll show you all of the different things, and it's probably going to be set to auto. So the first thing that you need to change is ISO. The trick with ISO is once you have your ND filter attached to your drone and you're in that smart preview function, you want to set the ISO to as low as possible. This will allow less grain to be in the video, so it'll make your videos a lot cleaner. Then you want to go into your shooting settings. Then in your shooting settings, you have a few different shooting modes to choose from: normal, HLG, slow-mo, H-log, and HDR. Then if you scroll down, there's the resolution. You can set it to 1080p 4K. Then you have the frame rate. I set it to 60 most of the time, and then everything else you can kind of leave off. So when we go back to these settings right here, the shutter speed is the S. and that's where you want to set it to double your frame rate. So you can set it to 24, 25, 30, 50, and 60. I currently have it set to 60. Just double that number and set that as your shutter speed. I have 60 frames, and so I set it to 1/120. So it means it's double. The last setting that you need to choose is the white balance. I usually just set it to auto or daylight. Those are basically the three things that you need in order to get cinematic footage. This was a quick walkthrough for the HOVERair X1 Pro Max, helping you with your first 10 minutes with this drone. Hopefully you got some good information and you're able to start flying and getting amazing footage with this thing. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below, and I'll see you in a new video very, very soon. Peace.